Good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And for those people that didn't celebrate it because they're not in the States, I hope you had a wonderful Thursday. Well, share it out. Share. Give it a minute before everybody notices I'm online. It's been a minute. Hello. Oh, I could say good morning, Tina, but it's always good morning for Tina. I'm just sharing it out, guys. That's all. Not ignoring nobody. Good morning, Lori. Hey, Tina. There you go. How are you? I'm doing good. You know, had a good time yesterday during Thanksgiving. Lots of food. I think we're actually going to have leftovers tonight because there was so much cooked. My wife went above and beyond. We had Reds TV. Hello. We had, let me see, six. We had 10 or 12 people here. 10 to 12 at one time. She made enough food for about 20 people. That's how she just loves Thanksgiving. Good morning, Allie. How are you, buddy? Thanksgiving's her favorite holiday. And I noticed yesterday, I went around, after everybody left. Dawn had to go to work at 8 o'clock. She had to work a 4-hour shift because they split it up between all the people at the front desk. And so I was looking around. I'll tell you, there was nobody on really. Had a few people, but not anybody that I really follow. But that's over now. Now it's moving on to Christmas. We're going to downsize on Christmas. I don't want everybody here for that. Just do a small dinner with just us. Quiet. Because it gets to be a lot, you gotta entertain people and talk all the time. Blah, 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 blah. I don't mind talking here, hanging out here, but I did enjoy taking those pictures. We have a couple others I got to post. I'm glad you do, Tina, because I love hanging out with you too. I love when you guys come in here and want to take your time out and hang out with me and whoever I put up on panel, whoever wants to come up when I put the link in. I enjoy it. Good morning, Ron. So how does everybody else feel about turkey leftover, Thanksgiving Day leftover? I'm not a huge fan of any kind of leftovers. There's certain things you can cook one day and not eat it and then eat it the next day to let it all, come together. That's okay. I don't consider that leftover, but I don't know. I don't know. Mojo Princess, good morning. Whispering Cauldron, how you doing, Carol? Good to see you. So that's what I'm just going to wind up doing. Plus that, I'm still tired from yesterday. I don't want to stand there and cook, so I just grab all the bags and all the containers that have all the food in it, put it on the island, on the kitchen island, and say, have at it. What's up, cod fishing? Although I didn't really cook them. I didn't do anything for the cooking at all. My job was making sure the house stayed clean. Picking up after the kids. And usually I will make some baked clams. I make some really good baked clams. And everybody loves it, but you just can't get clams anymore. The right ones. I don't like the little baby clams. Whatever the hell they're called. I like the full-size clam. Easier for me to get into, with the shucking knife. The little ones, it's just, I got to take that clam out of the casing, out of the shell. And to do it with the little ones, there's just not enough meat in there. So the big ones are really nice. I prepare them really well, bake them. Just haven't had them in some time. Miss Crystal's mukbang and fitness workouts. Hello, Miss Crystal. How are you? Oh yeah, Ali, I love crab meat. The clams, I'll eat them raw, with a little hot sauce or whatever. I'd prefer them to be cooked, and let me tell you, it's really good when they're cooked the right way. That sounds good there, cod fishing. I'll be going hunting out again Monday morning. It kind of sucks, though, when you take some time off. Now I just right now, being that I'm waiting till Monday to go hunting again, I kind of like lost the urge and was almost going to be like, there's always next year. Oh, I can wait till spring to go turkey hunting. It's just a lot to get up at 3:00 in the morning, get everything situated, get out there and sit there. All right, so it's a little, you're not physically doing anything while you're sitting there, but it's still frustrating. But that is my channel, so I do a lot of other things though that can compensate for it. But I think I'm going to do a video about my knives too. Show them off. That'd be an hour-long video in itself. The knives I get, not all of them are, high end. I just like the way they look, because I can sharpen them enough to where they're usable. So I just like knives. Yeah, it does cod fishing. That's what I mean. It's just the opening week is the most exciting week. It's also because I know the later in the year it gets, it's going to be harder to get one because they're not moving as much. They don't need to be out there mating because they've already done that. Smart enough to know when the hunters are out there what they mean. We'll see. I only have to go to December 8th. So Monday's what, the 2nd? My daughter's birthday. Michaela will be 14. I'm telling you. Times are going fast. Do it, cod fishing. I know I definitely watch. I love knives. Not making them. I can't make them. Just showing off what I got. Because I got a bunch of different kinds, from small ones to, big daggers and shit. Oh yeah, butterfly knives. There's got to be a knife, at least one or two, in every room in my house, except for the kids' rooms. I'm talking living space. Yeah, I hear that, Allie. I like watching people forge out a knife or whatever. I like that stuff. Maybe I can turn Tina into a small series. Do like a 15-minute video on each one, because I'm telling you, I got a lot. To try to squeeze them all in one video would be insane. You guys would be like, all right, how many more knives is he going to show? So if I put one out a week, maybe that'll be better. I don't eat a lot of fish either, Ali. Yeah, short episodes, yeah. I like flounder. I like tilapia. I like salmon. Those are about the three fish that I'll eat. But I'll eat lobster, clams, crab, mussels, shrimp. I do like that stuff. I used yesterday to carve the turkey. My fillet knife. Let me tell you something. I've always used an electric knife to carve the turkey because it just was faster. This was just as good. It worked out really well. Oh, my eye's got something in it. Well, yeah. Oh, all right. So codfish, you know what a butterfly knife is. They're illegal here. But because I'm a hunter, I talked to the local police and they said I can have one because I have a hunting license. Because you basically need one hand to start gutting, and it's just easy to open it like that. So I was kind of happy because I like butterfly knives. I think they're pretty cool. I got the single edge one, so when I start flipping it around, I don't cut my hand. If I had it down here, I'd show you, but it's upstairs. I don't want to run up there now and wake people up. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Small town. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. All right. Coffee is finito, Benito. Oh, you hear that bird? Quiet the entire time. My morning has been pretty good. I got up at 6 o'clock, started doing my things that I do in the morning. Now just sitting here chatting with y'all. Yeah, butterfly knives everywhere. No. That and switchblades and stilettos, can't have them. Although this knife here is spring assisted to opening it. It opens just as fast as a switchblade. So they say that they don't want switchblades around stilettos because they open too fast and come on. This one too. This is my fireman knife. It opens just as fast as a switchblade or stiletto. So I don't understand the reasoning behind that. But good morning, Deidre. Good to see you again. Oh, you have a walking stick sword like? I would love one of them. I haven't found one yet. Yeah, they're fast, so you're not going to tell me that that's slower than a switchblade because you press a button for a switchblade, it comes out. It's the same thing with these. Oh no, small town. I did that 1 year. Never again. I'm staying away. I won't go shopping until Tuesday. Well, Monday's not so bad because it's only Cyber Monday. But yeah, it's crazy. I went once, and when Kmart was still open here, and it was a madhouse. I mean, people grabbing things like as if they were giving it away. It really, the sales here weren't that great to bumping elbows with everybody so much. It's not for me. Oh, yeah, I can carry this one on me if I want on my hip. I can. There is no really. I mean, you can't walk around with a freaking sword or a machete. But I have bigger knives than this that I can walk. That I went hunting with. I have a one upstairs in my room. The handle is a tiger head. and the blade's about yay long, and I wore that on my hip when I went hunting. So we don't have anything really, not here anyway. Down in the city where I used to live, yeah, you know, this would be illegal. Although you can carry that probably not showing. It'd have to be, in your pocket. I do have another one up here. This one you would not be able to carry down in the city, but here you can. It's just, you got to watch where you live and see what they say. I know I have even a smaller one. I gotta clean this desk off. This plug. I have knives everywhere. My daughter, small town, just went last night. She went right after about 8 o'clock at night. She went, and she's texting me and saying how crazy is Walmart. There had to be like 1 million people in there. I'm doing good, DJ. I hope you are. I hope you got some rest because I know you were up pretty late last night. I seen you. I seen you around. Exactly. Yeah. That's all I have to do. You know what, they actually maybe frowned upon here. It very well could be. Just a normal average guy walking around. Out of his house with a freaking 10-inch knife on his hip. But as far as I know, for hunters, it's okay. And I keep it with me all the time because even off season, you can still hit a deer. And if I hit a deer, you damn well know I'm taking that thing home. Good morning, Crazy Ann. The old man is up again. I left my walker in the living room. I'm glad you stopped by again, Laurie. Nice to see you, though. Yeah, they start Black Friday shopping here. Starts on Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock in the evening. Get her done, Granny. Hello. Yeah, I don't always walk around with one of the big ones on my belt buckle. I may carry this one with me, or even this one. This one's pretty cool. It's not as fast as the other. It's not spring, so you have to go like that. But yeah, I have one in my wallet, one of those little folding ones. Let me tell you something. Those credit card knives that you fold up, man, that thing's like a razor blade. Milkman, good morning. Hope you're doing well. And of course, other things get held, carried too, that we keep a little hush hush. Good morning, Gaffer. That's definitely all way concealed. Nine mm. Is your venison in the mail? I need to get one first. No luck yet, Gaffer. It's been a rough year. We'll see what happens on Monday, though. Yeah, I'm trying. Only got a week left. A little over a week, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, you can never be here, Milkman. That's all frowned upon. I mean, some places even let you put bait out up to like a week before hunting season starts. They don't even let that happen. Yeah, I know. There's always next season, but I don't want to hear that. I've said that last season. But I do hear there's no reported cases here in New York, but there are cases of tuberculosis in deers now, which no up in New York, Milkman. Yeah, tuberculosis in the deers, which is highly contagious to humans, but we don't have it here. But if anybody ever gets a deer this year, just make sure when you're gutting it to check the lungs and make sure that there's no nodules on there because you don't want to get near that. Yeah, we have nothing up here. No reported cases of the tuberculosis. No reported cases of um, chronic waste disease. Yeah, that might help. I actually looked it up, Granny. Being that we don't have anything up here, the population is good. But yeah, it is hitting in other states for sure. I think I honestly think when they have reported cases like that, they should suspend deer season for a year because it's no good to who wants to you know you can't eat a deer that's diseased. So although they never reportedly know of any cases of somebody catching um, the chronic waste disease from a deer, that's not transmitted to humans. But still, if you noticed the deer had that, why would you kill it and eat it? Even so, you know. But I think that they should suspend a season, let the herd uh, get healthy again, just make it better for everybody. Well, the chronic waste granny's been around a while now. That's been going all over the place, and nothing here. Um, it does stem a lot from people using deer urine that come from non-certified companies, meaning when they harvest the deer pee, someone in that herd, somewhere in that herd, someone has one of them have chronic waste disease, and it just spreads that way. I mean, that's not the only way you can spread it, but yeah, I don't want to get that. I don't want to be the first one. No, I was actually reading about the whole tuberculosis things and called the DEC, and they assured us that there was nothing reported, which still doesn't mean it's not here. It just hasn't been reported. But I wear gloves. I make sure that my arms are safe, and I check the deer, for anything on the inside. So, I mean, and if I did notice something, yeah, I would be calling the DEC and sitting there waiting for them to show up because they need to know that stuff. Barry, welcome. Good to see you too, Barry. But I don't know. After Monday or Tuesday going out, I might just call the season, pack everything away, wait for March, for May. May? March or May? I think it's May. For turkey season and just, gear myself up for that. Brandy. Hello. I actually think I'm going to start fishing this year. That's all right, small town. Hey, my damn thing freezes all the time. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 more probably. See how it goes. I mean, if I honestly go out there the next 2 days that I go and see nothing at all, I may see if I can sneak over to a different spot as long as there's nobody there and see what that happens there. But I'm not going to just keep wasting time sitting out there when I could be home, doing stuff around the house or whatever. And the kids' schedules are changing. Justin James, good morning. Plus, I've already gotten a deer so far. Not this year, but in the past year. So I do need to focus on really getting a turkey so I can shut my son up. Although I'd have to get 3 just to tie him. But he's with his work schedule, he couldn't even get out and hunt this year so far. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get my fishing license. I've got everything. Just to fish here, I have to do catch and release, and I don't really want to do that because they only recommend you eat 1 a month of the fish that you catch here, and that's a little scary to me. I'm gonna have to find a better spot. I know I really want some deer steak. I want some deer jerky. I know Granny wants me to make her some deer jerky. That must have been exciting, Justin. Yeah, I can't bow hunt. I have a bad back, so I can't, draw back on a bow and hold it that long. So I just gun hunt, or if I get the muzzle loader tag, I can use my crossbow. I know a lot of people frown upon crossbows, but I don't know. It's the mercury or the pollution that's in the water here. I'm not even eating one. It's not worth it. Living history. Good morning. How are you? I have never ice fished before, cod fishing. She lasted about 20 minutes. Hey, that's pretty long for a 6-year-old. I'll give it to her. Yeah, I got a pretty powerful one too. I forget what the speed is. I don't have the box no more. I threw it out. But I got a pretty good one that I won. Actually, it was given to me from a sponsor that I had a couple of years ago. Yeah, I think it is the mercury levels. I mean, we have some other places I could go, and there's a YouTuber, Jag Fishing, that lives here. They're about 20 minutes away. He keeps telling me, come on and meet me up here, and we'll go fishing. I don't know enough about freshwater fishing. I'd like to learn more before I go make a fool of myself there. I've only been freshwater fishing maybe twice, 3 times at my friend's pond. And that was just, catch them and put them back. But if I'm going to use that time, I want to catch it, bring it home, and eat it. All right, Milkman. Great to see you. I'm happy to see that you stopped in. You're always welcome, buddy. And I know where Jag fishes. He said it's all good up there. So I have to really get up there and go meet with him. I got like 3 or 4 poles. I got a whole tackle box. I got some lures in my drawer over here that I won in a contest. So I'm all set for it. I just got to get my license and go. I love saltwater fishing. I used to go on these big party boats. I was 7 years old when I caught my first flounder. Yeah, a worm on the hook. Yes. Yep. And it's not. Well, when I used to do that, it wasn't a casting reel. It was the drop one. You just drop it and let it go. All right, Justin. Gotta feed them fish. I mean, I'm sorry, feed the horses. Yeah, I've never tried the ice fishing. And they have a ice fishing derby up here every year, but the last 3 years it's been canceled because it just wasn't cold enough. I'm sorry, I think it was the last 2 years it was canceled. Yeah, it's just not cold enough to where the ice is thick enough. Hey, you're allowed up here anytime you want, small town. You get yourself situated. You can come up here and talk with me. It would be my pleasure to have you up here. And it's usually cold enough. Just the last couple of years, at the time when they do the derby, it's just not. And a lot of people are getting frustrated. I am upstate New York, living history. It can be a little bit of a pain, small town on your phone. My experience is that a lot of people that use it on their phone, for some reason, it echoes a lot. And I don't know why. I know mine does. And I got a pretty good phone. So I don't know. All right, cool. Thanks, Guy Fishing. Yeah, if I decide to actually I've been saying a couple of years I was going to go fishing, and that's why I bought all the equipment. But I don't know. Sometimes I just don't feel like getting up and going fishing. It's just I like it. I know when I'm out there, I'm going to enjoy it. It's just getting me there. Yeah, I have the LG Stylo 4. It's not brand new. It was actually came out last year, I think. But it's a good phone. But every time I go on from my phone, if I'm driving and I want to join somebody's panel, they can hear an echo, and I don't know why. Yeah, and that's tough even up in Michigan. You guys get get cold blast up there a lot, and we used to. I don't know. This year hasn't been that bad either so far. Definitely, Brandy. Of course, you are definitely more than welcome too. There you go. Get it done, Granny. I've been camping once, and I do have a lot of things for camping. I'm like a hoarder when it comes to outdoor stuff. I got a bunch of sleeping bags. I got a tent in my basement I haven't even opened yet. Pro staff. Yeah, I was at pro staff on a few different sites. I just backed away from a little bit of all that stuff. I was never joining any of these pro staff or getting people to support me by asking them for free things. But when you're demanded to buy the stuff to be on the pro staff is what got me turned off of that. You know, there was one hunting group that I was in, and they were going to sponsor me, and I was going to join their pro staff, but it was mandatory that I spent like $85 on their product. I ain't going to spend that much on it if I don't know how it is, you know? So I just backed away from all that stuff. America, hello. How are you? Good to see you again. I had a great weekend. I hope you did too. You know what, Granny? I'll have to definitely keep that in the back of my head. I know me and the kids would come. I don't know if Dawn would go. I don't think she really wanted to get into camping too much. Good morning, Passion. HPR News, good morning. All right, Mark. I will talk to you again, I'm sure. Good to see you, though. And I do appreciate you popping in and saying hello. That's not bad when, codfishing, if I wasn't a pro staffer to get the, 20% off, that's good. I just happen to think for being on a pro staff that it should help that person out a little bit more than that. It's just my thought. Oh, I'm sure it does make good conversation. Yeah, I have all the lights. I have everything. I got heaters. I got so much that I can go with camping. Got my own redneck porta potty. I'm good. All right, Brandy. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for coming in. I did not. No. We had turkey. Well, the first picture I had was like the Italian part. That was antipasta. Had all kind of cold cuts. The one thing that on that it might have been. It looked like some sausage that you thought it was hard salami. We had the hard salami on that platter. We had um, pepperoni. Um, what else do we have on there? Soup prasad. We had a bunch of things on there. It was really good. Oh, that's your name too? Okay. And then for dinner, which we forgot to make me my sweet potatoes yesterday. But we had mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, collard greens, stuffing, ham, the turkey, obviously. Granny, I apologize. I forgot to make the video for the carving of the turkey. HPR, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. You know, living history, you can make a regular shotgun into a black powder. As long as it's a smooth bore, you can do it. It's not hard at all. You can make it where, like a regular black powder, you put the powder in. But now they make cartridges, shots that are basically black powder. That's the cheating way. Um, I mean, I can make my Savage into a black powder gun and no problem at all. There's no alterations to the gun. It's just loading it up as if you would do a muzzle loader. Yeah, we bought a big bag, and because I love sweet potato, and we just forgot with everything else cooking around with and then the dessert we had pie and oh yeah, I watched a guy on YouTube. I don't remember who it was though. This was a while back. He just took his regular smoothbore shotgun, 12 gauge, loaded up like a muzzle loader, and it worked. Yeah, but they do make it kind of looks like. Let me show you. This is my 12 gauge slug round. That's my 12 gauge slug. So basically, it looks just like this, but it has the black powder in it. You don't have to do nothing but just load it. The only thing I don't like about black powder is you got to clean that thing thoroughly. Even after, one or two shots, you got to make sure you clean it. I clean mine all the time. I don't care if I don't take a shot. After season, I clean it, with all the dirt that's out there. And if it rained, I make sure mine are always clean. Wow. $200. I have 3 shotguns and 1 rifle. The rifle I use is a Remington 243, I got the Savage 12 gauge, H&R 12 gauge. That's the single shot ultra barrel, ultra slug. That's the one I just showed you. I got another one. I always forget the name of it. It always leaves my name. It starts with a B, I think. Mossberg. No, it's a Mossberg. Yeah. Which I got that one from. Why is there a cop coming in front of my house? Okay, no. I got that from a pawn shop for under $200, which I was really happy about. I haven't gotten into handmade loads yet. I would like to. I'm watching a bunch of videos on it. It's very interesting. All right, Brandy. I shot this year in the summer my first AK-47. My buddy has one, and he took me to the range. Wow. I fell in love automatically. I love guns. And in the right circumstance, you can find them reasonably priced. I mean, my H&R, I bought that brand new out of a Gander Mountain when they were open, right? And I paid like $600 for that damn thing. But it's very heavy gun, and the recoil is hard. I don't mind recoil, but I'm not a fan of it. You know, in the heat of the situation when you're hunting, I could probably shoot a 50 cal and it wouldn't bother me. But for normal target practice or something, I don't like it. Damn, I've been on here for almost an hour already. See? You have good conversation. Time flies. I do keep my brass, though, for my rifle. Because you never know if I'm going to get into it. Maybe I'll just reuse them then. You would so enjoy my friend Tony. He lives down in Pennsylvania. I mean, he is a gun enthusiast and collector. He let me shoot, and for the life of me, I can't. It's a very common name. I think it was in World War II. This rifle he let me shoot a Mosin, Moja, a Moja Nagat. I think it was called. I think that's what I'm just bad with names. Sometimes it just flies out of my head. But this gun was sweet. He collects guns. He's got so many. I could go down there anytime and we'll go to the range and he'll just whip out a bunch of guns so we can shoot. But that AK-47, man. All I know is I wouldn't want to be on the side that the brass ejects from because that thing shoots like a mile away. It comes out of there so hard. Yeah, keep the brass, You never know. Plus, if you go to a range, you don't want that laying all over the place. I think he's got a lever action too, Henry. Yeah. and I did shoot his AR-15. That I've shot those before. But he's moving, so I won't have the opportunity to go to his place anymore and shoot. Well, my buddy up here that I used to hunt with, he's moving, and he had property where we used to go shooting on, and they're moving. So I was going to get an AR, but there's nowhere for me to really shoot. I don't want to just have it just to sit there. I want to be able to use it. So, and I will not take that hunting. I know people do. I won't. I don't want anything, semi-automatic like that for hunting. Yes. M16 is awesome. But to get your hands on them, that's kind of hard. AR, at least they're more readily available. And the ARs in New York with all the laws that we have up here don't look like the typical AR. It can't have a pistol grip. It can't have an adjusting buttstock. And you have to have the barrel welded, so you can't put a silencer on it, which I think just ruins the whole AR look and feel. But all right, cod fishing, I'll keep in touch with you. Thanks, buddy. Have a good night. Okay. Yeah, I'd go out I haven't gone deer hunting yet with one of my shotguns, just with the rifle. I would like to try flintlock one day. The old guns, they do intrigue me. I love it as long as an old gun, 100 years old, is kept nice. You can still use it. I think that's amazing. And Granny, all those new features, with bumping people out from in the basement and everything, I think that's strictly on the pay version because I didn't have anything else to do, loading into this stream. So I'm going to wait just a little bit longer and then I'm going to pay for it. I kind of thought the whole kicking people out of the basement was going to be the free version too, but I guess not. So there's no double authentication to come in. That's all right. I'm going to wind up paying for it anyway. Well, welcome back, Crazy Ann. That's all right. Reproduction's fine. At least you get the look and the feel of it. Wait. Oh, let me hold on a second. There is settings here. Exciting things coming soon. It says. Guess. Let me see. Oh, I have a thing here that says guest, and it says guest see viewers' comments. Play a sound when a guest enters. Oh, guest must authenticate. I do have that. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't even think of looking there. Okay, yeah. I just put that on, Granny. Sorry. I thought it was actually going to be when I first loaded up, but yeah, now I see the settings down here. You're right. Okay, so that is a free thing. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. All right, Allie. I will. Yeah, of course. Anybody can come up. I sometimes get talking and I forget to let people up. Yeah, actually, I want to see because I also click make a sound when a guest comes in. I'm going to leave you in the basement for a second before I let you up, Granny, just to see if I get that where it says you can kick him out, which Ali said he did, so I'm sure. Just got to remind me to drop the link every once in a while in the beginning. After the first time I dropped the link, I remember. Oh, and I get a little beep in my headphones. Okay, let's see. I got the three dots here. And it says kick from studio or ban. Yep. And it also says get it done, Granny. Authenticate it with YouTube.
Was that cool or what?
Yeah, I like that little beep too. I get a little.
And if you look on my picture down there right now, you can even kick me out of the studio while I'm up here.
Oh, okay.
So if I get crazy, you can get rid of me.
Oh, I'll have to remember
Well,
that. Yeah, maybe I like to talk to myself right then.
that's a very, very good feature.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't want somebody up, and just to have them sitting down there is a little bit annoying. Then.
Yep. Hey, Allie. But you see the three dots down there beside of my.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do. That's great. I've been looking for that for a while. In the beginning, we thought that it was going to be like that little trash can when you first sign in.
Yeah.
I thought that was how they were going to do it, but that was I don't know what that was there for at the time, but it never showed up afterwards. I guess maybe they were trying something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three dots are there now, so that's good.
That's fantastic.
Now there's no reason to have to worry about retracting the link.
Yep. And there's no reason to worry about trolls jumping on your stream that you don't know.
Yeah.
I'd still make them show a picture though, because
Well, yeah.
you still never know. They could make a fake account and still authenticate. But the thing with authenticating, once they authenticate, they're giving out their IP address. They're.
Right. It's easy. It may make it a lot easier to catch them then.
Yep. Hey, Allie Mac.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Ugh, worked myself to death.
Yeah.
Everything was really good. But I pretty much just crashed after that.
I think I stayed up till like 10:30 because Mama Dawn had to go to work at 8 o'clock, and she worked to midnight, and then she had to get up and go back to work today.
Oh,
But
Lord.
I went around. I jumped on a few streams here and there. Nobody, that we really hang out with much, and I started getting really tired. So I said, "Oh, I'm good."
Yeah, I couldn't stay awake because I stayed up till like 5 o'clock or so getting everything finished. Because I cooked the turkey, when I was cooking the turkey, and then I had to get all the other stuff done. Oh,
Yeah, she cooks so much. We have so much leftovers. I was like, you know what? That's good for dinner tonight. That way it doesn't get wasted.
I'm gonna start a rent a oven service so when it's Thanksgiving, people can rent an extra oven. Then they can put it all in the ovens all at once and get it all done at the same time.
Yeah. A lot of people were going out when they first came out, those double ovens.
Yep.
They're cool, but there's
They're
not much
small.
room.
No,
There's no
they're
room.
small.
Yeah.
It's just having a little extra.
Yeah.
I'm serious. A propane oven that you could rent would be a great idea. So anybody who's into doing things like that, think about that idea for Thanksgiving and Christmas and big events that people have at their houses.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just rent an oven. Don't need a stovetop, just the oven part. Oh, that would be so good. But all the food turned out really nice. Yep, I ate and crashed.
We've become very good friends with Dawn's boss, so she came over.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time with her. I don't mind her, and everybody wound up leaving before Dawn had to go to work, so it was calm down time then for that. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not great around crowds, but in the house it's all right. But when people just hang around and don't know when to leave, it gets a little annoying.
Yeah. That gets a lot annoying.
You can only sit there and go, "Oh, I'm tired," so many times before somebody gets the hint.
Yeah, they won't take the hint. Sometimes you just say, "Well, guys, we had fun, but we're going to bed."
Yeah.
We're going to close down shop.
Down in the city, if we had a party or something and I was tired, I'd be like, "All right, you guys can sit here all you want," because I had close friends that I knew for 20 plus years. So I know that I can trust them in my house. But I'm like, I'm going to bed. You guys do what you want.
Yeah.
I got that message on Instagram, and I thought you hit 1,000.
Yeah, that's why I clarified it. I wanted to make sure everybody understood.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who to say congratulations to. I'm like, well, damn, how the hell did she do that?
That's why when I saw it, I put under it, "Oh, let's make this clear."
I was like, what the hell is she doing? Networking while she's cooking? Yesterday I hit 1,700. Whether or not that'll stick, who knows? I didn't go on any groceries, but just where I was hopping around, people were just like grabbing me. We'll see what happens over.
Yeah. Well, you need to loan me about 300 of those. I'll give them back.
Oh man.
Hey, Crazy Ann. Hey, Passion. I don't know who all's in here. My eyeballs haven't focused yet. I've been up since 6:30.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't have to get up. Like yesterday, I don't know what got into me. I didn't get out of bed until after 9. I'm like, whoa. But today I got up at 6. Normal.
I never get up that early. I guess where I really slept so long.
Yeah.
Keep on talking about your aunt and stuff. That was interesting.
Well, yeah. I don't want to hog up the whole thing, but it is getting a little old now. I usually get like this at the end of the season where I get tired of going out then.
Yeah.
I try not to get that way, but especially with turkey season because that's such a long season for me. That's the entire month of May.
Yeah. Well, if you can find where the turkeys are, though, you'll find a lot of turkeys.
Yeah. I hear them all the time in the spring. They're all over the place. It's just for some reason they're older toms, and I guess they're just as smart as the deer when it comes to the season. So,
Yep.
and plus, you got to have a good shot. And last year just wasn't my time.
It's hard to have a good shot at a turkey because you don't want to tear it up.
Yeah, yeah, you're shooting for that little head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I know the Mossberg that I got. I know the pattern, so I know where to aim now
Yeah.
for those pellets to hit.
Do you do a practice shooting before you go out?
I I usually do. Last year, I bought the gun before the season started. Didn't have time to get out, and when that turkey came in, I that was the first time I shot it.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not a cop out when I say it's the first time and that's why I missed. That's exactly
Yeah,
what
you gotta
happened.
sight your gun in. I know.
Yeah,
Just picking up a gun and shooting it, it's hard to do what you want to do.
yeah.
Get it sighted in, and you know where it's going to go, and you'll get that turkey.
Well, welcome back, Allie. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I got to do all this by myself now because my buddy moved. He's moving to Tennessee. Jack works on the weekends. And now when the summer comes on, he's going to get the full-time job there. So working overnight, it's going to be tough for him to go hunting with me then.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny. Deer season here on public land, obviously you have to wear orange. Turkey season, you don't have to.
Well, that's crazy. That'd be the. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I guess you never can 100% tell, but the rule of thumb is deer can't see orange, and you want to be protected because it's more of a long range shot
Yeah.
during gun season with rifles and stuff. And turkeys can see orange, and the likelihood of you getting a bad shot on a hunter during turkey season with those pellets, I guess, is harder to do.
Okay.
I still don't want to get peppered by them though.
Yeah.
Have like dirty balls in your back. That's not what I want. And the turkey's eyes are so keen. They have great eyes. They can detect if when you're blinking.
Oh yeah.
From what they say,
Oh yeah.
you can't really 100% tell because how you gonna do that? But that's what everybody says. So
And they're smarter than people give them credit for.
yeah,
Back where I used to live, there used to be turkey all over back there, and they were hard to get.
So I guess the fix you made on the oven worked then?
Yeah,
Good.
ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but the handle's on there. It's had to drill a hole through the handle just like I was thinking, and put a new bolt in and cut the bolt off so it wouldn't stick out and kill us.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't put the nut on the inside, because if you did, then the oven door wouldn't close properly.
Right. Good morning, Waytail.
Hello, Waytail.
I always say it's the functionality, not what it looks like.
Yep. That's better than having to buy a new stove because they cost a fortune.
Oh, hell yeah. We have an electric stove here. Tax time comes, she wants to get a gas stove because she loves cooking on gas.
Yeah, I've heard that. But I don't like gas because I don't know, it puts out that greasy stuff all over everything.
Yeah. It's more consistent as far as when, you lower the temperature on the electric, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah.
To get to that lower temperature. At least on the gas, it gets down right away. She wanted me to run a gas line. I'm like, listen, I probably can do it, but I'd be way too nervous. Gas, it does explode.
Yeah. I actually have a gas line running into where my stove's at. I can do either one. I don't know. I just haven't had that desire.
Yeah.
But I should, because if the power goes out, I'd be able to cook without having to mess with my grill.
Yeah. That's something we don't worry about too much here. The electric don't really go out much because we have municipal electric. It's not it's being served by the big electric company, but we don't pay through them. We pay the town.
Well, sometimes around here, like wintertime, if it gets really bad and so many trees everywhere, yeah, we can have some problems. Our power was off one time for 2 weeks.
Well, that's the whole thing. When I was working, I marked out underground utilities. Electric, gas, cable, telephone. That was the way I started that. 1990.
Yeah.
And that was the idea where it's going to go, where all utilities were supposed to be put underground to make it safer. You wouldn't have to worry about storms knocking power lines down and on. But I don't know if what's going on, why it's taking so damn long. Johnny 5, good morning. All right, Patrick. I'll probably be on here for another hour. I gotta take Ashley to work today, so. Mosier boy. Good morning.
Mosier boy. He's only 5.
I hate the feeling of eating so much. This is why when I eat dinner, the kids make fun because it's almost like an infant's portion. Because I can't stand. Yesterday I ate so much, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I don't want to move.
I know.
And I ate so much, it gave me heartburn, and all night I kept waking up. I'm like, this is why I don't want to eat so much no more.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I even tried to go light, but it was still too much. I haven't been eating big amounts like that for a long time. I still gotta make my pumpkin pies. I didn't make those. I ran out of energy. It's hard on me being in the kitchen. That's the hardest thing on me because that makes my back hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing up. I mean, I can crawl under a car. I can do all that stuff, but for just a standing position, that just makes me hurt so bad. It's crazy.
Yeah. Gravity.
Oh God. I guess it's pulling the weight down on my spine and
Yeah. You would probably enjoy those inversion tables.
probably.
I have one, but
Mhm.
I can't use it because my bones fuse together, so it won't help me. But at the time when I got it, I thought it would help. But they seemed to help my son for a little bit.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's just temporary because you hang upside down, your back opens up, and as soon as you go back to it, it pulls back down again.
But it feels better for a while, I'm sure. That was something really weird as we went kayaking one day and I rode in the inflatable kayak and I just kind of laid back and took it easy. My back didn't hurt for that whole day up until the next afternoon. And I
Uh-huh.
think it had something to do with being in that water on that soft kayak. It just helped everything spread out a little bit.
That's pretty awesome, Johnny Five. I did about the same. About yeah, I was at one point 360 pounds. Now I'm at 225. It took about the same amount of time.
Hmm. Yeah, taking the weight off helps,
Yeah.
definitely. I couldn't do anything when I went, and then I got big. I got 250 pounds, and that just made it even worse. And I finally lost the weight, and I started being able to move more. Hey, Tina. I've only been hunting once in my life. That was with my first husband and his dad, my father-in-law. And
Uh,
that was, oh my gosh, we went way off in the woods somewhere. I mean, we had to hike for like an hour or two. We got to this place with a rock cliff, and you could see where bears had been there clawing the trees, and I was scared to death. I wasn't very old, but oh my God. I'm be thinking, what if the bear comes back? And it was
yeah.
cold, it was miserable.
About face with Mona. Hello. Oh, thank you, Mojo Boy. Yeah, we had a good time though.
Yeah. Yes, those was awesome pictures. Looky there, you got a sticker.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mona. I appreciate that. That was nice of you.
I love those stickers. Those are so cute.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, neighbors' dogs are barking. Now mine's gonna start.
Well, you're pretty awesome for doing that, Mona. I appreciate it a lot.
That's very nice, Mona.
And surprisingly enough, the birds were quiet yesterday while we were eating.
Really?
I'm thinking all them people in there, they weren't going to shut up. And they were just munching on their own food while we were eating.
Oh, y'all's spread looked really nice. Yours, Mama Q's. Mine didn't look. Mine wasn't pretty. Mine was just the pots and pans sat on the table when everybody had at it.
That's a good way of going, and you just put it out there, and you don't have to clean more things after you take it out of the pot, put it in another dish.
Yep.
Grab it fast. What's up, buddy?
I got pleasantly surprised this morning that the kids hadn't done nothing. I went to bed at like 10. Again, I got up and went to the kitchen, looked around. I thought, oh, well, I'm going to have to wash dishes first thing in the morning. But I got up this morning, they actually had the dishes washed.
Nice.
That was a real pleasant surprise. I was dreading that.
Yeah, I hate when I go to sleep and the kitchen is cleaned up, and then you come down and in the morning they've ransacked it. Dishes are high in the sink. I'm like, what do you people do at night?
Yep, I know. And it was one of my middle girls did it, the one that always does it. So I just let him sleep late today.
Yeah. I gotta actually make sure Ashley's up in a couple minutes, and Jack is sleeping because he's got work tonight. So that means I'll be up to midnight.
Ugh.
Michaela's gonna have a couple of friends, I think, stay over tonight.
Yep. Yeah, I know, Mona. My kids are 17, 14, and 11. And trust me, I'll be telling them that those dishes aren't going to get done themselves. The only thing that works is well, dishes aren't done, I'm not cooking. Chef's going to go on strike.
Yeah. There's no magic dish fairy. Yeah, that's for
Yeah, I
sure.
like that one. I'm going to start using that one. Bad part is I have a dishwasher. And if they weren't so lazy and they'd empty it and put the dishes up, they could use a dishwasher every day. Beats me.
Yeah. He'll learn fast, Mona. Grab it fast. You do any diving last night? Yeah, we have a dishwasher. You think it would just be easy? Open the door to the dishwasher and put what you used in there.
Yep, rinse it off and put it in.
Yeah.
That's simple.
That extra step.
They don't even rinse them off. They'll take their dishes and just throw them in the sink. Food and all.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hate that.
Yeah.
It's like so gross. You got to clean food out the drain and everything. It's like, God.
All right, cool. Grab it fast. Hope you find something good.
Yeah, well, I'm going to start using that one, Tina. That's funny.
That wouldn't be bad either. If you're not going to put it in the dishwasher, at least soak them in the sink for a little bit.
After you scrape the food off.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you can just put it down the drain. No. Can't put it down the drain. Otherwise,
Yep.
I'll be in the basement snaking out the drain. Just sticking out the pipe.
Right. And you can tell from my reaction that they don't scrape off their plates. And the thing of it is, I got a garbage disposal. If they'd scrape the plates off in that side, all I got to do is run it and. They'll just throw them in the side that don't have the garbage disposal, and it's like, oh God. Kids have no brain.
Yeah. But I tell you, they're growing up, we're buying them all their things, and then when they hit that age where they're working and getting money coming in, the stuff that they buy, they're like, "Oh, I got to take care of this because I paid for it."
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, you don't want to hop too much. I try to do the same thing, Mona.
I don't know, Johnny Five. You're just gonna have to learn how to ignore it.
What's up, Jackson? I never had, I got good kids. They're good for the most part. I don't have any problems with them. I never had the stubbornness I had when they were younger than the way they are now.
Yeah. Well, I had one grandbaby who was a little stubborn, but I would always use it, get him up on my lap and hug him and just tell him, say, "No, look, you're my good little grandson. So you're going to be good for me today, And he would. He'd start being good for me.
Yeah. Kids are kids, though.
But he's got all that Asperger's,
Uh huh.
and if anybody fusses at him, it just makes it worse.
Right.
And I learned real fast what worked with him.
Yeah, my one of my grandsons are autistic, and it's
Mm-hmm.
something that you got to get used to.
Yep. Keep talking, act like I ain't here.
I can't believe how quiet it was yesterday, though. As far as YouTube goes.
If I hadn't been so tired, I'd have been on here.
I kind of figured you'd be really tired. I did go on Passion in the morning. She was live in the morning for a little bit.
Was she?
Yeah. I seen Shanette in there. I think Tanya was in there.
When I finally did wake up, I didn't see anybody out there.
We were talking more on the chat than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll keep an eye out for that, Mona.
What time is that here, JJ? 6:30.
6:30. Yeah. Let me make sure the bell is rung.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
You're doing the same thing? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What is
Yep.
that?
It's rung.
Got it. Hey, Miss Official A, how are you? Eileen, good morning.
Morning, Eileen.
I did grab it fast. Nice day. Although this is the first year we don't have cable, and we love to watch the Macy's parade, Thanksgiving Day parade. So I had to find somebody on YouTube that was streaming it, and there was a there was a news station that did it. It wasn't the camera angle that we're used to and having all the commentating going on, but this was actually fun because it was street level, so it was fun.
Wow.
I lived down in the city all them years, never went to that parade once. Way too many people. Well, that's awesome, Mona. Yeah, being that when you're doing lives, it's better off meeting people before, and then you feel comfortable with them in there. I first did my live. I didn't know all that many people, so it was kind of nerve wracking. I know how it feels.
Oh, I've never been good at public speaking, and boy, that you talk about public speaking, this is a public speaking.
Yeah. I was never good at public speaking. And when I was in school, if you had to present something, I used to hate it.
Well, you're good now.
Now it's different. It's more fun this way.
Yep, because you've been up there this morning, you just talking really good. You don't even mess up. It just comes naturally right out of your mouth. Yeah, same with me, Mona. This was the hardest thing for me to do. I think than anything, get up here and talk. And when you first come on, nobody's there, but I'm getting better at it. You will too. I don't have the gift to gab like a bunch of my friends do, though. So I just do the best I can.
You know what? And what I put in my head when I first come on, if nobody's here to talk, because if somebody does rewatch it, a new subscriber that just wants to see what your live stream is about, it's good to talk, so then they'll have something to listen to and try to come back then later on. Talk about anything. People listen.
See, that's my problem. I don't know what to talk about. It's like, hi, I'm here. It's me.
Yeah. I used to try to think about writing things down to speak about, but I would lose my concentration. So I just go with it. Just think of something and bring it up. And people, when they start coming in, they will start to interact, because there's people too that in the beginning of a live stream, they'll just sit there and see what you have to say before they start talking.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all got the gift of gab. That's why I like my friends. Y'all come up with all kinds of conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get somebody Mona, that can schedule to be on with you when you come on. But not somebody that's going to overpower you and you're not going to be able to say a thing.
My wife even said it. We have a good group of people that come up on panel when we do them, because we all know pretty much. We still step over each other sometimes, but for the most part, we know when to start talking. And if I'm talking and Granny, you know to wait. If she's talking, I know it just works out well when you get a good group of people. Right? There are people out there that just talk and talk and talk and don't care who else wants to say something.
Yep. Well, if there's someone you interact more with on here, talk to them. And like you asking us to try to be there, that's another way of doing it.
And signing through StreamYard is pretty easy, Mona.
Mm-hmm.
You just type it in your Google browser and click on StreamYards and just do what it says, and you'll be able to stream right through it. And then on the bottom, there's a tab there that says mute, stop cam, cam mic, share screening, and invite. You click the invite, copy it, and put it in the chat, and people will come up. Just got to be careful who you bring up, that's all.
Make sure people you bring up are people that you have interacted with, and make sure that you see their picture when they're in the basement waiting to come up.
Yeah.
Make sure you move when you see their picture too, because somebody could take a picture of somebody else and just put it there. So make sure you see them move. They got to wave at you or something.
I was just lurking yesterday in one stream, and they were talking about the new rules for StreamYard, and they're saying, oh, I think that's just all rumors. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's something that's actually out there that's true.
Yep. Yep. Yep, we got the emails, didn't we?
You know, I still didn't get my email.
Really?
Yeah. But when I did look at my account through my phone, it clarified that that's what's happening. But yeah, I didn't get the email. When they were handing out the free options a couple of months ago, where you got all the options as if you were paying for it. You got it for 7 days.
Yeah.
I did get that email. That was the last email I got from StreamYards.
Did you check your spam folder?
Yeah, nothing was in there yet. I don't know if it's just backed up or what.
Oh my goodness gracious. I think I'm going to be tired for the next 2 days. Turkey days are rough.
All that preparing and cooking, and minutes, and it's all gone, pretty much, you know.
Oh, I know. We got leftovers though, so I won't have to cook for a couple of days.
Yeah, we got it. So I'm happy that I don't have to do that tonight then.
And it's just like I made 3 different types of dressing, so I got plenty of that. I cut up like 10-pound bag of potatoes for the mashed potatoes.
Uh-huh.
And I was able to make a big old pot of gravy. That bird had a lot of juices.
Yeah, I always did too. Good morning, Dusty.
Hey, Hey, Dusty, how you doing, lady?
Yeah, I just checked because I think my email, my one the app on here is screwing up, so I gotta see if I can redo that one. Maybe that it's there and I just didn't notice it yet. Whatever,
Yeah.
I know it's happening, so
Well, you got proof right there on over onto your
yeah,
right screen.
yeah.
I love it. It's great. It's fantastic.
All good listening while ironing. That's something I just can't do. It never comes out smooth. I just, you know what? Now I'll put it in the dryer to get the wrinkles out. When I was single, I tried to iron. That shit never came out right. Hold on, Granny. I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Now see how quiet I get, Mona. I'm sitting here freezing though. I'm trying to get warmed up. It's like 33 degrees here. And I'm out in my shed. Got my heater going. It's still a little cold. My nose is cold. Nose is cold like a dog. I saw you earlier, Dusty. I was out and about a little early this morning. I can't pull people up. I'm not the host. I'm in West Virginia, Mona. Sitting outside in my she shed.
Had to make sure I woke up Ashley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you're definitely going to have to pull people up. There we go. Got it. You know, that's my husband. Anytime that you hear that ring a ding ding dingy dong.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How do you like it? Dusty. I started watching in the beginning and I just didn't keep going with it, but it does look really good. So you're gonna do a panel, Mona? That's good though. That'll help your nervousness too.
Mm-hmm. That's easier if you're doing a panel and you got somebody riding shotgun with you.
Yeah, it is pretty gory, yes.
I like stuff like that. Where it's back in really old days, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm making noise. Let me mute.
It'll build in time too, Mona. You know, you never start out with 30 people in your streams. It comes as time goes on, though. People get to know you and they like you, what you're streaming about, and if you consistently do it, people will definitely show up. My first live stream, I had 2 people in it for like 2 hours.
Be forewarned, Mona, if you ever come to my live streams, sometimes it can get a little racy. Not too bad though.
No, we all know the limit. There are some out there that go way overboard, but if that works for them, that works for them, right?
Yep. But mostly I just want to have a little bit of fun with what I'm doing. Well, look at her rolling in sideways.
Thank you, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving, even though it's a day late to you too. All right, Jackson. Thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate it. You're welcome to come back anytime. Well, that's good. You set a schedule and do it, whenever you want to do it. Same time, all time. People get used to it and they look forward to it. And the slower streams, as far as the chat moving, to me are better because you can keep up with the chat and talk to everybody there. Nobody feels left out. I've been to a bunch of streams that were fast and they just can't keep up with it. I don't blame the host or if there's people on panel, but sometimes you get, it's hard to keep up with them.
Yep.
Good morning, scrapping together.
Me too, Mona. I didn't grow up brothers, but I was always a tomboy. Good morning, scrapping together. Hold on.
Snobby, what's up? It's good to see you, Snobby. Oh, grab it fast. I'm glad you got your coffee.
Hey,
Finish
Snob.
my cup.
I just got mine. My coffee was just delivered. Everybody here is still sleeping. Uh-huh. Don't forget to drop that link if you want somebody else to come up besides me.
Appreciate it, Snobby. I seen you this morning. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? Seen a picture of your brothers yesterday.
Oh my. Yeah, Snobby was doing a little dance this morning when somebody dropped a super chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't even his chat.
Yeah, I seen where I didn't see that. I didn't stay in there long because I was still rushing around doing things, but
Mm-hmm.
I saw where he was. So out in the shed too.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm starting to get a little warm here.
Grab it fast. You hit 1,000. Good luck. Good. I mean, not good luck, but congratulations. I didn't even notice that. Miss Official, not much today. I'm gonna kind of keep it lazy because it was so busy around here yesterday. Well, grab it fast. You definitely deserve it. You do a good job out there. A busy, popular guy. Yeah, really? Yeah. Now the next phase of it is to decorate for Christmas, which we're gonna do this weekend. Kind of wish there was, an easier way to do it. I don't like having to get all the stuff for decorating, and it's just a pain.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, definitely.
Yeah.
A lot. More than people realize, I believe. My house, I got to move stuff around and everything to make room for the tree.
Uh huh. Yeah, I did that last week. I had to move. We like to put it in front of the living room window, and we when it's not holiday season, we have like a table in front of there, this little
Hmm.
serving table with all knickknacks on it or whatever. I had to move all that out, put all those knickknacks away.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rearrange everything.
Mhm. Full of skull mounts. They're always welcome to stay up.
That dog barking again. It's really loud. I can't tell on y'all's end.
Yeah, that's the same thing I think when my dogs bark. I don't think it's that bad.
Mm-mm-mm.
here. The living room here gets the most decorations. Got some that go in the kitchen, some in the dining room. We put up another small tree that my son really liked. So we put that one up for him just because he enjoyed it so much in the dining room. And then, you know, boxes everywhere from all the stuff. Got to put them back away until with all the stuff that's out now. Usually it would be up already, but busy things just kept us away from doing it. He was like, I don't got time for this right now.
Yeah, my house, you're talking about all them boxes. You know those things are never in a place that's easy to get to. Mine are all in a cabinet that's up above in my bedroom. I've got these cabinets that are up way high.
Uh,
Oh gosh, you have to have a step ladder to get up there.
I used to put mine in the attic, but it was a pain because the attic entrance is in the back of a closet in my house,
Yep,
and the doorway is a lot smaller. And it was a pain to get like the Christmas tree. You know, you put a Christmas tree back in the box it came in, it
yep.
never fits right.
Nope.
So it was always hard to push it through the doorway. And I said, you know what? From now on, I collect pallets because I like to reuse pallets for things.
Yep.
I took a bunch of them off of a guy that was throwing them away and just put everything on that in the basement. So it's easier for me to get to.
Yeah, a lot easier.
All right, Allie. Have a good one. Tina, see you later.
Yep. Bye, you guys.
I'm going to try, Josh. I know. You're going to your friend's place. I know. I'm hoping. If I do, you'll hear about it. That's for sure.
I got my fingers crossed for you too.
I know you do.
Hey, JCT, he just come in.
JCT, good morning. I did, Eileen. I did. Ate an awful lot. For me, it may not have been that much to some people, but for me, yeah, I overate. And I felt it all night long.
Yeah. Mm.
Hello?
Hello? I would treat.
Well, now I just put my tree up because it's pretty, and I put my little, until the presents come, we got little stuffed animals that sing and stuff under it. Those little moving animals, and I'd like to get me one of those train sets to put under my tree.
Hello, Ashley.
Well, hello, Ashley. How you doing?
When I was younger, we used to put trains underneath the tree too. Never did it when I was, an adult and went out on my own.
Yep.
I actually have a tree train set, one that's just enough for a tree in a box. Though I never used it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had one. I think that would be kind of cute until it's time for the presents to go under. Then that might get interesting.
Yeah. I'm always Santa Claus when we do the Christmas giving out the gifts. I sit by the tree and give it out to everybody. I like doing it.
Yep. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I'm usually always good. A little bit chilly.
Well, that would be a great present, right, Mona?
Hello?
Well, I tell you, I love my grandbabies, but it gets crazy around here if they're here too. End up with 7 youngins in the house. It's like, oh.
Well, yeah, little ones like that are good because then they can go home.
Yep. Trust me, it is a lot. And usually my grandbabies come, they end up spending the night. And guess who loses their bed? And I just can't sleep with them grandbabies because they kick. They're like sleeping with I don't know what, man.
Yeah, I know, like a freaking kung fu fighter.
Legs and arms moving everywhere. I'll end up with, if I stay in bed with like an inch of bed to hang on to, it's like
Yeah.
they'll end up running me off to the couch. So I get to see them a lot, so I don't really have time to miss them.
Hello?
Hello, how you doing? How's those? Didn't y'all get a new bird or a couple new birds or something?
Yes, we got 4 zebra finches.
Okay, how they doing?
They're doing good. I think they're sitting on eggs now too because they're in the nests.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're not annoying. They just got a little beep 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 sound.
Yeah.
The one you hear now, I don't think it's annoying, but it's a lot because
Which
that's the
one?
cockatiel. She just keeps going and going and going.
Oh yeah.
And the parakeets, although yesterday they were quiet when we're eating, but usually when we're eating, they're chirping up a lot because they like to see us there, I guess.
Yeah.
And actually, if Nick Jones seen them, he'd be mad at me if I said parakeets because one of them's a parakeet. That's the American version, and
Yeah.
the other one is a budgie.
Okay. Well, what's the difference?
A budgie is bigger.
Hmm.
They're heavier. Their head is fatter.
Oh really?
Yeah, you could definitely tell the difference.
I had no idea.
I mean, at one time we had over 34 birds
Whoa.
and big ones. I
I
mean,
bet
we
that was
had,
noisy.
oh man, we had cockatoos, blue and gold macaws.
Oh wow.
They were all rescues from bad places, so a lot of them weren't, hand friendly.
Yep.
Like, I'm currently a budgie too, then. Yeah, the one blue and gold macaw got attached to me. I couldn't hold her. Like if I would go to her, she'd try to bite me, and those beaks will tear you up.
Oh yeah.
But every time I left the house, she was by the front window. She'd see me leave, and she'd yell. Her name was Mary, and she'd yell out, "Papa!"
Oh. Oh.
And she was abused bad. So then she just passed away one day. But yeah,
Oh. Poor little
I'd let her out of her cage and try to go pick her up. There were a couple of times where I was able to, but I put on a sweatshirt and put a 2x4 in my arm.
Yep.
So when I go over like this to let her step up, she would peck at the. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me then. So that's
Right.
the only way I could pick her up.
Good idea.
Yeah, because I've been bitten by an umbrella cockatoo already, and it hurts.
Oh yeah, it hurts. It hurts real bad. Well, how's your rat doing?
They're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our friend yesterday was holding one of them, crawled up her arm sleeve, and just was laying on, in between her arm and her elbow over there.
Yeah. I don't know what kind those are, but I like them. They're funny looking.
Michaela, she just has a regular what the hell are they called? It's a bald rat. Mine is a Dumbo, which the ears are set down more and it sticks out a little bit more.
Hello?
Is that the one you had up there showing us one day? The Dumbo?
Yep.
I like that one. It was funny looking.
Yeah, I would have showed you Michaela's too, but Michaela told me that she wasn't ready for YouTube camera wise, so
Okay. Yes, that one, Mike, it was a funny looking critter. It don't look like a regular rat. It's actually kind of cute. Strange looking critter.
they have hairless guinea pigs too.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine what they look like. I guess about like a hairless cat, huh?
Yeah. I like this strange, odd kind of pets.
Yeah. I know, Mike. It's funny, ain't it?
Well, honestly, when you other than having a cat in your house because they can smell when a cat's there, having a pet rat in your house helps keep mice out of your house too because they don't get along. They're afraid of rats.
They got a good reason to be.
Yeah. And they're actually getting big. Their tail is very long now. Well, if I could predict the future, Josh, I would say yes. But I can't, so I don't know. You'd be surprised, Mike.
Oh yeah, well I can't have that. I got too many cats. They do it.
Yeah, my cat's not a mouser, so she'll go up on top of their cage and just look at them.
Yeah.
Hasn't tried to do anything, but we've had mice before in the house, and she hasn't done anything. I catch her myself.
Yep.
I like the glue traps. They get on the glue traps, get stuck there, and then I just shoot them with the BB gun.
I smash them with a hammer. Or if they get caught in a trap and the only part gets caught, you got to do something.
Yeah.
I got one of my girls will help me. She'll get the hammer and hit it in the head. It's like, oh Lord, we're terrible. But can't have them critters chewing things up and getting my animals sick and yuck.
Yep. Yeah, Mike, I can't let my chihuahuas outside to go to the bathroom. They use a wee-wee pad because we have hawks here.
And they will grab them.
Oh, yeah.
A friend of mine had a dog, and it was a little dog, but it wasn't that little. And it probably was like an 8-10 pound dog.
Yeah.
And it got grabbed by one of those, and I guess it couldn't handle it, and it got away, and it had big old talon marks on it.
We had homing pigeons at one time, and I was still in the process of teaching them when to come back and where to come back. So I'd let them out for a little while and then have the cage open for them to come back in. And one was coming back in, and a hawk intercepted it and, grabbed it and started chewing it up in the backyard.
Dang. Good job, Crazy Ann. That's how you do it. Flatten them. Whack them good.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike.
Well, I caught one in a big, deep trash can one time, and I took a broom handle and beat it to death. I hate rats. They replaced the sewer in our neighborhood, the sewer pipes.
They all came out.
We never had any rats. We didn't have a trouble. But when they replaced those sewer pipes, it ran them all out, and everybody in this neighborhood is fighting them. It's aggravating. I wish they just left the pipes alone.
A good way to catch the mice, too, is to get a bucket.
Yep.
Put a can on inside of a wire inside the bucket with some peanut butter.
Yep.
And they'll walk up the ramp that you make. And I usually put water. I would put water in the bottom of the bucket with sunflower seeds to cover the whole top so it looks like a hard floor.
Yep.
And they'd go down there and drown, and you just take care of them that way.
Oh, yeah. I've done that too.
Now I just use glue traps. I haven't. I this year I've only caught like 3. And the kids are like, "Oh my God, you got to shoot!" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want this thing coming back. Just a BB gun anyway." So.
Yep.
You don't see them all summer, but as soon as that cold weather comes, you start seeing them.
Yeah, that's when they start trying to find somewhere to go. Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one of them. I could do that. Later, Crazy Ann.
All right, and try to have a good day.
Went from hunting to killing rats.
Yeah, we don't have too many eagles in my area, but the hawks are all over the place.
Yeah, we don't have eagles. We have hawks. And them turkey buzzards down there where that deer was, they throwed out on my road. Them turkey buzzards made fast work of that.
Oh yeah.
Them and they drug it back out the road again. I was like, oh my gosh.
The freaking things are so huge.
They are really huge.
I seen one not that long ago for the first time. I'm like, wow, look at the size of that thing.
I know, they're big. I'm glad they was around though, because they got rid of that so it didn't smell the place up too bad.
Yeah.
Put some meat on their bones for the winter.
Uh-huh. Hey, Raphael.
Hey, Raphael. Chili says hey too.
We have a lot of owls out here too. The other day I was putting my dog out in the back and there was a freaking baby possum walking around.
Oh gosh. I have owls down at the trailer. Lots of them. Well, that sounds good scrapped together. Oh, you ought to hear the one that does have bloodhound in her, Mike. She's half bloodhound, half lab. She's for a female, she weighs 115 pounds. That's to have lab in her, that's pretty good weight.
Yeah.
She's got one heck of a bark. And he weighs Mike can bark and sound just like her now. It's like he must be part bloodhound too. Hello, Reds TV.
Hey, Red TV. Yeah, possums are good for ticks, yes. So are the guinea hens, I think. They'll run around eating ticks too. Subliminal.
Now get closer. Oh my. Oh my.
Why not?
Why not?
Only on mine though. Wouldn't do it, on yours or anything.
Why not?
Eagle Eye, good morning. How are you? I'm doing good.
Hello, Iguana.
Oh, you know what'll stalk out some mice as far as lizards go, Mike? blue tongue skink. That damn thing has a bite like a freaking pit bull. I had one, and I was feeding it pinkies, and I had the pinky too far up in my hand and got caught. That thing snapped on my hand. It was tough to get that. They got that bite that locks in. It's hard to get them off your finger.
I'm fine, Eagle Eye. I'm recuperating from yesterday. Wonder what would stop rats besides a cat.
It's just tough though with lizards because if you don't live in a hot area all the time, the winter can knock them out though.
Oh yeah. Guess it's not that bad because I only see one come through every once in a while.
I never had a wild rat in my house, just the stupid mice.
Well, they don't come in my house. We'll see them outside. They're always watching down the road the other night. My daughter saw one running around down there about 4 or 5 houses down.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, God, it'll probably eventually make its way up here.
Actually, we did back when I was like 10 years old and living down in the city. There was a big abandoned factory that they tore down and put a big, shopping center in there. Well, when they tore that thing down, our neighborhood was riddled with rats all over the place.
Yep.
Aggressive ones too. Somebody was doing yard work and one jumped on the guy's back. I'm like, damn.
God. Now that would freak me out bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, if you disturb where they're living, then that turns them loose.
Yeah.
That's what I said. If they'd have left that sewer alone, they'd still be in there and not be bothering nobody. Right.
They need to upgrade all the freaking sewer pipes here because they just can't. We got a heavy downpour. It just can't handle it. Right now, I think they got 9 and 10-inch pipes here for the sewer. They need to make them bigger. I know I did, Eagle Eye. I hope you did. We had a lot of fun yesterday, a lot of food, a lot of leftovers, which we'll be eating tonight. But I can't say I'm not happy it's over. Because I am. Good. I'm glad you did, Eagle Eye.
I'm telling my girls if they want a big Thanksgiving dinner next year, they're going to have to learn how to cook it themselves.
As long as they didn't learn nothing from Marshmallow over there.
Where's she at anyway? That was so much fun the other night. Everybody does things different, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Good morning, Shernette.
Hey, Shanette.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Making breakfast? When I want breakfast, they're going to have to heat them up some leftovers. That's all I'm saying. Seriously, Mike?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know that not the good gamer. I haven't really interacted too much with him. I see him a lot on Jimmy C and whatnot, but wow. Don't you just love that you get put in a group? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know who Dave the producer is, too. You like eggnog, Granny?
I love eggnog. Why?
Me too.
My grandma used to give it to me at Christmas time, and she'd always put like a little drop of brandy in it to make it special.
Yeah.
But I like it plain. I don't like it. I don't know. That was just my grandma's way of doing it. And the best kind I found is the can't think of the name of it. It's some sort of whiskey name.
Not the Jack Daniels one, right?
Maybe it is.
Yeah, I've had that one.
Oh my gosh, that's the best around here.
Yeah, I
That or
like that.
that or the eggnog my daughter makes. She makes it sometimes, and it's good, homemade.
Can I say hi? Oh, you want to come up, Shanette? Your family, of course you can. I forgot somebody said they were gonna deep fry their turkey. Was that a bait the hook? Maybe.
I don't remember.
I wonder how it went. Whoever did it.
You can add me to the group, Mike. It'll be a few days, but I might be able to do something to help.
Oh, I like that beep. That is really good now. Makes you look. Hello, Shanette.
Hello. How are you guys? Oh, maybe I should have popped on my computer because I can't see anything.
I mean,
One
I don't
sec. I'll be
mind
right
helping.
back.
I don't mind helping because every little bit helps. I can't help a lot, but enough little bits adds up to a lot. So and I'm just get her done granny on that. So it wasn't nice enough to roast turkey yesterday. Huh? Kind of lost me on that one scrapping together. Gotta go
You got to
soon.
be at work at 11? 11, Ashley? What's up, Barry?
Hello, Barry.
I'll end this in like 10 minutes and then I can take you to work. Hi.
Hey,
How are you
Shanette.
guys? Oh
How are
yeah,
you?
how was your Thanksgiving? I keep
The food.
That's good. That's good. I'm fine. Just having breakfast. Oh, what did you guys eat? I want to know.
Hmm?
What did you guys eat?
Turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, Brussels sprouts,
I'm cold. Oh, that sounds so yummy.
collard greens.
Let's see. I had turkey, ham, three different types of dressing. I had candied yams. I had baked beans. I had deviled eggs, mashed potatoes and gravy, of course, and rolls. And I know I'm leaving something out. We just had a bunch of stuff.
I'm jealous.
Green beans. Did I say that?
Hello, chat. Hello, Ashley and Tina and Barry and Mike and everyone. I just had a regular dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you done celebrated your Thanksgiving, hadn't you?
Mm-hmm.
In October.
Yeah. Like midway October, I think. Not even all the way at the end. I'm surprised you guys had Thanksgiving so late. Is it normally this late?
Yeah, it's the last Thursday in November.
Hello, Mystic
Hi, Stevie.
Unigon.
I'm Mystic Unicorn.
Unigon, hello.
No, not no pickup. Hold on, let me look.
Anybody ready for Christmas now?
Oh,
No.
I ordered my first present for Mama Dawn that I get every year, something that she likes. So I got that ordered. But other than that, I have one other thing. But yeah, so 2 gifts I got ready for that. Nothing else.
I'm ready for it to be over.
Huh?
I said I'm ready for it to be over. But what were you
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I think Ashley finished her shopping yesterday.
Wow. Not me. Making bales at work this morning. 2 cardboard and plastic on. You're busy, Mystic Unicorn. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy too many Christmas presents this year. Just gonna chill out. Christmas is kind of overrated. I think it's all cute and fun with all the decorations, but other than that,
It gets very stressful doing all
Yeah.
that Christmas shopping.
oh, Ashley said she's not done.
Okay. Well, at least you got a good start at it last night. I don't think she'll be doing Black Friday shopping anymore.
Is that today?
It started. Yeah, it's supposed to start today. Yes, that's the name of it. But it started yesterday at 6 p.m. here.
Okay.
Black Friday shopping will start soon, right after freaking Halloween. The way they rush things.
That's true. I completely forgot. We have Black Friday up here as well, but because I never go shopping on congested days like this, I completely forgot.
Well, she's not done.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not done.
Ashley says she's not done.
But I did hear you guys say eggnog. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
do like it.
Me too. Granny, you said you make it? Someone makes
Not
it?
me, my daughter,
Oh.
and it's really super good.
How do you even make it? I've never even looked it up.
I don't know. I just know she makes it from scratch. She definitely uses eggs.
Mhm. I'm curious.
Something about having to cook them really slow.
Same thing, Eagle. Like I said, I've only done it once, and I'll never do it again.
Nope, me neither.
I worked
It's a-
on go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say to Barry real fast. It's just a holiday drink, pretty much.
Oh,
It's a thick drink. It's I don't know how to explain it, but
I know. Neither do I. How to make. I was gonna say I worked at a retailer Guess for Black Friday years ago, and we didn't open the store up until 11 p.m. But from 6 p.m. there were people wrapped around the building waiting on the Thursday, and then I worked until I think about 8:30 the next morning.
wow.
And I felt worse for the customers than I did for the staff. For one, there's not enough staff, so people were stealing stuff, and people were just grabbing things out of each other's hands. It was just ridiculous. I couldn't be
Yeah,
bothered.
they get
Never-
crazy. Someone got stomped to death up here one year.
Yeah, I heard. That's insane. It's too much.
Mm-hmm. Well, the stores are they're pretty smart. I mean, they'll only put out, if they're putting out a big item that they're going to put a big sale price on, they only put a certain number out there so people want to get it. And everybody rushes for that thing. And,
Mhm. It's just a big scam.
yeah.
Like broken nose for a TV. Yeah.
Yeah, really. And I'm not going to be ripping things out of people's hands.
No, there's nothing in that store that is worth me going through what everybody has to go through to get something. I ain't gonna do it.
It's also not worth somebody ripping something out of my hand. So I just don't go.
Nope. I mean, it's ignorant. It's plumb ignorance how they act. I can't. No. Hell no.
Do you guys have Boxing Day?
What?
Do you have Boxing Day?
Listen, that is so funny you said that. Last night, Dawn asked me to ask Snobby that. I didn't know if you guys celebrated that, but what is it?
Okay. So it originates from the UK, apparently. And it's like a Black Friday. Except all the Christmas items, like all those special things that people like to buy, will go on sale for one day.
Uh-huh.
But have a massive sale. It's pretty much just like Black Friday.
Okay.
There's really nothing like that.
Well, at least they have a good name for it, Boxing Day.
Yeah.
On the prices and people, I guess.
That's funny you even brought that up because I totally forgot to ask that. You said, I was like, oh, damn.
Boxing Day. Wear your gloves when you go.
Right. Yeah. Somebody probably has it out there because I'm sure they still have it out there. It started out there, so. I thought you guys had it as well, and I mentioned it to somebody in a chat the other day, and they're like, what's Boxing Day? You guys haven't heard of America? It's cool. So I guess we have the short end of the stick. We get Black Friday, Christmas, and Boxing Day all within a 1 month span.
Oh.
It's terrible. What is Mike saying? Banana nut coffee and s'mores coffee cream?
Well, I hate to cut it short, but I do have to take her to work now.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll see you around somewhere. And Granny, you'll probably do something later.
Probably sometime later. I don't know. Oh, I'm cold.
Well, I know I got nothing to do. I got to do drop off tonight, so I'll be around. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.